So we come to this second round game, absolutely crucial. The black jerseys and gold and red, they're playing from left to right as you look at your screen. That's Will Brewington, who kicks off. The little short one's got to go 10 meters. Truesdale flips it back. Well, not quite 10 meters. The referee perhaps a little harsh there. So Aspen have the chance to scrummage in the middle. Aspen have got a strong scrummaging unit here. It's sort of the experienced Maryland side with Mark Miller and Will Brewington in that front row opposite Dan Lyle. This is Williams. I beg your pardon, Williams not playing. He's obviously injured. Free kick there. Truesdale to Brewington. Brewington, it's a 3-on-2 there, but Burnham's going to run him out of space. Good cut back by the winger. Burnham flips it back to Brewington. Brewington, nice angled run there. Gets it wide, but this is Petrakis. Number 13, Petrakis.
And of course, Tony, both sides have got to win this game.
Absolutely vital. Whoever wins this one has a chance of playing tomorrow. Thank you, Mark. Mark, you've played against Maryland. Their strengths and weaknesses. Could you give us some idea?
Definitely Will Brewington's a strength and Mark Miller in the pack. They've obviously got a lot of pace out wide as well, as you can see now with Troy.
So a try there for the Maryland Old Boys, I beg your pardon, Maryland Exiles.
And well-balanced Maryland side.
And really early this morning against Old Blue, they seemed to have come back. They were 3 tries down. They came back, tied it up, went ahead on kicks, and then made a silly mistake at the end of the game to put themselves in a difficult position.
It's very interesting to see too, Tony, that they've made a few adjustments to the back line after that loss.
So it'll be Will Brewington with the kicking duties. It's a beautiful day here in Palo Alto. A crowd of some 10 to 11,000. Most of them on this side, so you won't see them in camera.
I've seen more of the region of 20 to 30,000, but never mind.
So Brewington with the conversion attempt. So Maryland taking 7 points to 0 lead. So Aspen with the restart. That's good and high. Brian Gallagher. That's good running for the big man. He's not going to take no for an answer there. He's in.
A great try, and Brian Gallagher really coming to the line.
He's always been a strong player in the East. The last 2 seasons, he's been a prominent part of Maryland's plans. That was well taken. The kickoff perhaps a little deep. No pressure on the catcher.
I'm just interested to know, Tony, what do you know about this guy called Dan Lyle? I've heard very good reports about him. He's been a little lacklustre on that kickoff.
Well, Lyle's one of the top athletes that have come into the American rugby scene of recent years. He's played with Washington in the Northern Virginia area. Of course, he'd have done well to go to Northern Virginia and train there and get the top quality coaching that he deserves. But he elected to go with the club Washington, and then he moved to Aspen. So one has to wonder whether these mercenary moves by players, like yourself, Mark, coming from New Zealand, is really going to benefit the game. But this is much more the start we'd expect from an experienced Maryland side. 2 quick tries, and even though that kick is missed, they've jumped out to a 7 points to 0 lead. Here we go. Much better kick this time. Oh. That time Lyle managed to gather it, and that's what you'd expect. That's out wide, well taken. Walker flips it out. Good defense from Giddings, the try scorer, the first try by Giddings. Burnham's in there. He took a shot there in the back. So Burnham now staggering around like a drunk at a Saturday night party. Brewington goes in. But they've got this one. Now it's a 3-on-3. Good pressure there.
And talking about drunks, Tony, I've certainly seen you at a few parties, and yes, very reminiscent of yourself.
Well, Lyle standing his ground there, but some good defense. That's Miller. He's missed that one. Uncharacteristically good stiff arm there. Pops it out wide. Oh, my goodness. So Aspen almost back in.
So I've seen the case, Tony, when a team gets a few points up, you find the other team relaxes a bit, and that's been the case with Mob. That just seemed to had a relaxing situation here.
Well, certainly Northern Virginia with no worries on that score because they haven't jumped out to a lead of any significance. That's Lyle, and there was no gap there, but he's made the ball available. Miller tries to gather. That's Walker. Out wide. There's a score. Nice little cut inside there. The blonde player with the receding hairline.
Those are the Maryland Exiles spectators of Helen.
So great support here, travelling from the east. the Maryland Exile supporters. And that's Anthony Rice who managed to sneak over that score. And that certainly puts Aspen back in the game.
I know Steve Frieden was Tony Curry, so I guess we can call that Curry and Rice there on that move.
So the score stands with 2 tries, 1 conversion to the Maryland Old Boys, total of 12 points, 2-7. So Brewington with the dropout, I beg your pardon, Petrakis. Well, he'll need a 9-iron next time he tries that. Little short ball there, Aspen forcing into it. There's Lyle, good stiff arm. Trying to live up to his reputation. There goes Burnham, that's a good low tackle. Ball's out wide, good play by the winger there, by Rice.
Yeah, boy!
And it's a very physical game if nothing else, as Giddings is unceremoniously dumped on the track.
Certainly Mob have lost their composure, it seems.
It's a scrum down, thrown forward or not forward, the referee indicating the infringement there. So it'll be Chris Petrakis, number 13, to put the ball in with Truesdale waiting at fly half. Good match up this side with Miller. That's a good pick up from Truesdale. There's Burnham, they've got some pace out there. Burnham, an ugly looking kick, but he's got speed. There goes Burnham, and also Giddings trailing now. Burnham needs to keep that ball alive. He's gone down. That's good play by Burnham. That's good tackle. He waited for the man to get to his feet. Giddings is in there.
And they seem to have got back in numbers as well.
Oh my goodness, a terrible clearance kick there. And this should be a score. Truesdale pops it to Brewington. That's out wide to Gallagher. Gallagher's got Petrakis on the outside, but he's gone through the middle. Nicely using the referee.
A great play by Gallagher. Great play.
So Maryland extend their lead 17 points to 7, and Brewington with the conversion. 19-7, no question about that.
Brewington with the old-fashioned kicking style here, Tony, reminiscent of English kicking style from the past.
And also reminiscent of the famous Don Clark.
Correct.
Any comments made by myself or my colleague here at Mark Urban are not subject to any lawsuits. Players, we get all the information from the press box, and Palo Alto Rugby Club will be liable for any slander. Is that right, Mark?
Yes, correct, Tony. Therefore, no, we are available for any other functions that you may have in mind. We do soccer, rugby league, and American football.
We're also looking to get into cricket, croquet, and badminton. However, I think on that last play, Mark, to get back to the rugby, you notice how Gallagher very, very judiciously picked his way through using the red-shirted referee as a block. Very, very reminiscent of American football, no doubt.
Yes, well, really, I don't know how Aspen could have confused the referee at all, because the referee got one of the Jacksons from this
So we start this second half with Aspen down by 19 points to 7. A lot of work to do, and Maryland in control for the third round game to come against Michigan.
Definitely it seems, Tony, that the changes that Maryland have made have been working to their advantage.
Well, a great tap down there by Miller, and he really was a factor in that first game, but Maryland just made the one final mistake. That's Gallagher to Brewington. Brewington got a man outside him. That's Miller.
Just like the face, Tony, I hope they're running behind Gallagher with the water, because he's on fire.
Yeah, he's absolutely on form today, isn't he? There goes Gallagher again. Nice pass. That's Petrakis. Hurt his knee earlier this year. Has come back. Perhaps not playing with the confidence we expect. That's Miller. He's kept the ball available. Truesdale gathers. It's got to keep coming this way. There it is. Burnham should run at the outside man hard, and then Giddings will be outside him, but he's not really run hard enough. There goes Giddings, going around the corner. Oh, he stayed in bounds. Great run by Giddings. Really well-balanced run.
And definitely Lyle would have chewed up a bit of the turf on that tackle.
Yeah. You know, obviously Lyle forgetting his football days and missing the tackle.
You ready? I must admit, though, Lyle made a grand tackle on that cone out there. He knocked it for 6. At least he cleaned out something, I suppose.
Of course, with the track being so near to the sideline, that could be a factor in deciding whether there's a dive or not.
He certainly didn't have too many problems deciding, no, that's for sure.
Carl, showing the form really that they've shown over the past 4 or 5 years, in fact even longer than that on the East Coast. Absolutely a dominant 17. So 26 points to 7, and I think, Katie, you can bar the door now, don't you?
Sorry?
I think it's all over now, Mark.
Yeah, shut the gate. I think the horse is definitely bolted in this game. Aspen look as though they're behind the 8 ball here, so there's still a bit of time to go.
However, it is interesting to note the numbers on the back of the Aspen players. They seem to have this heart shape, and they'll certainly need to show a lot of heart now to come back from this deficit.
Honestly, it looks like a tear upside down to me, and that's the way they could be after the game.
That's Miller. Brewington. Beats one man, puts the ball to Miller, commits another. That's a good pass. Truesdale looking onto the outside. Oh, nice dummy, and my goodness. Once again, it was Lyle who decided not to... Oh, there's a good firm tackle by Walker.
Lyle seems to have some defensive lapses in his game there, don't he?
I mean, that was a clear-cut 2-on-2, and he just wasn't prepared to commit to the tackle.
I think maybe he might have had the old indigestion problem that Jimmy Wilkinson had, the 12-pack of donuts at breakfast. Who knows?
Gallagher gets up. That's fine play. Gallagher gets it away. Brewington, Truesdale, Burnham. And my goodness, he might do so. Pops it back inside. There's Brewington. That's 5 points. You can bank on it.
There
we go. This time it's Truesdale who gets the conversion. So 26 points, and the conversion 28 points to 7. Well, we've had Roger Stevens here today, and he's been our statistician. I understand he's not very good with a calculator, so we're not actually sure what the score is, but Maryland up by about 30 points to 7. This is Burnham. Truesdale out wide to Giddings. Now he needs to look inside, preferably with the ball in 2 hands. That's Burnham to Truesdale. Now they can swing it. Oh my goodness. Truesdale missing that kick.
He's certainly not going to get in the USA.
Once again, you're absolutely right, Mark, but once again, Miller, tremendous tackle there to break down there. Oh, Walker's pass look forward, picked off by Petrakis. Here goes the little man, pops it back to who? Well, tremendous tackle by Miller.
Certainly Miller having a very solid game plan.
If Miller hasn't impressed these selectors today, then I don't think he ever will. Well, apparently many years ago he had a bit of an incident on tour in Scotland, which perhaps had more notoriety than he'd want. This time Giddings goes low but doesn't hold. Burnham's got his man. Pops it inside. That hasn't gone forward. Walker with very size 8 shoes there.
Miller certainly has stand out forward of the tournament so far, and he's really playing well.
Of course, the other thing to remember here is that, you know, selectors have got to consider players in form, not just reputation.
Exactly, Tony, and I hear from the time that I've been here, it's been the problem for a number of years, so hopefully they can rectify this, and surely they're not so blind they can't see the performance coming out here today.
Well, Truesdale with a good tackle there. He's down. No. So Burnham's gone off, and Sean Weston, number 9, comes on. Just like viewers to know that Sean Weston's young lady is here today watching. He's been on a week's holiday out here. She has some lovely organic grapes. They were very, very sweet and tasty. I don't know if you had any, Mark, but...
No, I missed the grapes. They're not too good on the old system, but...
Well, Miller going through. He's knocked that one on. Good tackle from Weston. For a little man, he certainly packs a punch.
Weston, is he related to John Wayne at all? No, certainly a good play.
So Aspen with the put-in, Weston harassing. That's good pressure there. Petrakis with a tackle. And Truesdale's got to put his man down. Oh, Truesdale there. Meet and make friends in the centre. So some good play, good defence from Maryland, and Miller once again just getting in the passing lanes.
He's certainly putting a...
Giddings has got to hold him. He's not very convincing tackler, this Giddings, is he?
Certainly, Tony, but he's doing his job very well. I've been impressed with his pace on the wing.
Truesdale to Gallagher. This is the flanker. Nice little move there from number 4.
No support there.
Truesdale with the big tackle.
Oh, the fair play by Lyle. He was not held in the tackle. He could have played that ball.
Good point. Look out, Lyle about to exact some revenge.
And he's certainly going after that ball, isn't he, Tony?
And so, full-time Maryland boys, the Maryland Exiles getting some 31, 33 points. I'm not quite sure. Our statistician Roger Stevens will be with us shortly. Mark, your assessment of that game?
I thought Mob played very well. They certainly come back after that loss, and they really turned it around, which was great to see from the east side point of view. Aspen looked tired. They looked jaded. They looked like they'd had a hard night last night in San Francisco bars, but geez, all credit to Maryland. Top effort.